Feliz Dia de los Muertos, everybody. It is November 1st today, so happy Friday. I hope you guys had a wonderful Halloween and are enjoying your All Saints weekend. Today we're going to continue off from yesterday playing Garfield's Scary Scavenger Hunt. This is a game I mentioned yesterday from my childhood that I played religiously when I was like 6 years old, which was like 20 years ago, which is terrifying. But to nostalgia bait us today, we are going to play the far superior version in Scary Scavenger Hunt 2. It is superior in basically every way. Gameplay. Story. Personal enjoyment. Nostalgia. Anyways, let's get on with Garfield's Scary Scavenger Hunt 2. So you used to be able to play it on the Garfield website, same with the first one. I don't know if it's still there. I know for a while it was taken off. So this one, I have no idea what website I found this on, but just look up Garfield Scary Scavenger Hunt. You can do one or two. But what I like about this one is you don't start in front of the house. It locks you in the basement and it's dark. So if you can see my screen, it's the same thing as it was yesterday. A little different design to the graphics. You got the scarometer on the bottom. Don't let it get to the end, otherwise Garfield's going to die. On the left side here, you have your list of donuts that you have to get. Another 7 list. I believe it's the exact same list as in the first game. And then on the right side, different things that you have to grab, including this special mini challenge where you have to find this little box of donuts and then fill it with singular donuts hidden throughout the house. I absolutely adore this game in comparison to the first. You can't click that yet because it's too dark in here. So I believe the matches are on the left side of the dungeon, hidden here, and so is this box. Now we got to go back all the way to the right side and light the fire. If we go, oh, I forgot to grab this bone. This bone is important. Don't forget it, otherwise you got to come all the way back down here. Now we can click that, and it's going to bring us over to this cell, which gives us this key. Bring it back out here. Now we can get out of the cellar. Obviously, in the first game, you could go through the bottom here. It is blocked off by crates in this game. So let's move our way up here. Now, you got to be careful. The one thing I hate about the gameplay in this one specifically is you have to center Garfield on this ramp very carefully, otherwise he's going to fall off and it's obnoxious. You need the bone to get past this dog. And then move Garfield as far away from that ladder as possible, otherwise you're going to fall back downstairs. Through the fireplace. Now this I mentioned in yesterday's game. You can click the bear. There's also a remote control hidden in the couch, which is important. And here we see the first of our hidden donuts. So we got to get 12 to fill this box. We don't need keys to get through the green, red, or blue doors. If we click the piano, a guy is going to pop up and scare us, I believe. So let's just click the donuts. Now here's our first example of how different the gameplay is, or at least the movement around the house in the second game. I mentioned the mouse holes yesterday. The mouse holes allow you to transport throughout the house. Some of them are one way back and forth with each other, but sometimes you end up in random places no matter what. So we go exactly back the way we came. We're still in the music room, but we go back, now we're in the living room. So it's kind of all over the place. And I do know that you have to it does scare you a little bit. This one is the sour cream donuts that I really don't want to eat. So let's stay in the left side of the house here before we go on. Now I have this memorized. Don't ask me how. But if you want to write this down, if you're a music person, you have to write this down. The pattern is 1-4-4-4-5-6-6-6-5-4-5-6-4. This ending 4 is the important part, because musically it doesn't make any sense to jump from a 6 to a 4 to end a phrase. But this becomes important. If we go through this little hole to the left, we're going to end up in this spider. Now you have to whack the spiders in that order. 1-4-4-4-5-6-6-6-5-4-5-6-4. Impressed? But we need a newspaper first. So, before we do that, let's just make sure we don't need anything else on the left side of the house here. This is just an Easter egg. There's nothing that you need to study in this picture, because I think it's just a jump scare at the end of it anyways. So it's going to make you watch it for however long. and then all of a sudden, something's gonna happen, and it takes forever, and it's really boring. So just... yeah. Just a little jump scare. So, that's not important. Click the donut here. Let's avoid the mouse holes for now. Go back through the living room. Now this I mentioned yesterday is where the painting changes, right? I think. Yeah, see, so the guy's gone. Now he's back, but it's upside down. So I do like that. There's little Easter eggs in this one that are more fun. You can't go outside in this game, which is fine by me. You have more fun in the house anyways. We've now found 6 hidden donuts. And I believe one of them... we already got that one. So let's go... let's do upstairs first. Then we can jump around the house. Is there anything in the attic? Yes. 1 donut here, and then I think there's a mini game here. And this one is, in my opinion, less fun than the first game, specifically because of the controls. This is one of the controls that I don't like. It's a slide to move. You gotta catch the muffins. I like the spelling version in the first game better. It's one of the few instances where I like one of the mini games in the first game better. But once we catch, I think it's only 10 of them, but we get the chocolate chip muffins here. So, now we go back down stairs. To the left room here, I don't know, I don't think there's anything hidden under the pillow, but if we click the mirror's gonna shut, and we gotta put it back together. Now the easy thing is, most of these pieces are outside pieces, so if we can match the shape of the curve, then we should be able to put it back together. Or if you're just good with shapes, then you're more than welcome to do that too. But this just makes it easy to find where it fits along the outside. There's 2 inner pieces. One of them is going to go here. The other is going to go here, and then we just work our way around. And once we fix the mirror, we get the powdered sugar donuts. Those were my jam back in the day. Now, before we go back in the spider room, we got to go here. This bobby pin is important. And this will move aside, but we have to do something downstairs first. So we'll be back upstairs. Let's collect some of these donuts. I think there's 3 in this room. There's 2 there. And I'm wrong. There's not a 3rd one. But this newspaper's important. Nothing else in here is important. It'll just scare Garfield. Now we got the newspaper. Do you guys remember the pattern? I do. Spider music. 1, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, a third 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, jump down, end it awkwardly on the floor. If your sound is on, it's going to play this music for you. It's not a very good lead line, as someone with a professional music background. Mini cinnamon donuts. Awesome. Alright, now we can jump around through the mouse holes. I believe this one's going to take us back to the spider room no matter what, but if we go out here, let's see where this takes us. Back to the spider room. Okay, shoot. We're caught in a trap. Oh, let's go downstairs. I just don't want to waste time going back and forth through all those different little spider traps. We can't go to the books over on this side because they're locked. That is the hidden end game. Gotta play a game here. I've been to a lot of baseball games. Have you guys? Follow the donuts. They're in the middle. This does change every time. I played this a few days ago, and every single time it ended up in the middle, and it was really weird. Do you guys still follow it? It's over here. Let's see if the 3rd one is also on the left. No, in the middle. There we go. You can play it as long as you want. You can do a best 5 out of 7, or you can just decline. I don't think there's anything on this side. Maybe a donut? No. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. There's a donut. We have 11 of them now. I mentioned yesterday there's a head in it. Nope. But the bobby pin was important. Here, and it alerts you to the upstairs bedroom. So, if we go back to the upstairs bedroom, what orientation is the... Guy is backwards now. I'm all the way up. This game's been flying. I'm having a blast. All right, this is another fairly difficult minigame, but very fun. So, it's basically whack-a-mole, but you have to hit the donut, and you have to click on the donut. You can't just move the trigger over, and it's very time-sensitive. And when I played this the first time when I was 5 years old, it drove me crazy because I was really bad at it. The good thing is, I believe there's only 10 that you have to, and I missed that one. I'm also playing on a laptop. It's not the easiest to move and click at the same time on a laptop. 3 more. Right there. As long as I don't waste too much time. All right, blueberry muffins. Last but not least, what haven't we done yet? We're missing something. Chocolate-covered donuts. We're missing something. Let's just pop between rooms here. Okay. Already got those. Already got those. We already got that. What are we missing? Oh! These are the chocolate-covered donuts. So we're missing, I'm guessing it's on this side. Yeah, there it is. There we go. So once you finish the mini game, those are the chocolate-covered donuts. Now, we're already in the library. Click on there. Mini game, it's a maze. Now, I do know you have to go left to start. And from here, it's pretty straightforward. You just follow the maze. It does take forever, which I'm not a big fan of. But once you get the direction right the first time, it should be fairly easy to work your way through. Now, I've played this game a billion times. So I actually have this pattern memorized, which is really sad. But once you get through the maze, this is, I mentioned yesterday, once you won the game, there was like a downloadable prize of Windows Vista. Like, that's how old this game is, and that's how long I've been playing this game. This guy doesn't do anything, he just hints that you have to whack this guy, but if you hit this guy 5 times, 95545. It's a different code every time. And then you gotta enter it in here. So, wrong way. 9 5, and what was it, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then click the latch. Boom! And now it's probably like a screensaver or something. But yeah, I kid you not, the first time I played this game, this screen, it literally said, click to download Windows Vista. And as a 5-year-old, I was like, first of all, I was probably playing it on a Mac, and I was like, well, why would I ever do that? But that being said, thank you for joining me for the last 2 days. Obviously, I recorded these back-to-back because I'm wearing the same shirt. But happy Halloween. Feliz Dia de los Muertos if you celebrate that. Happy All Saints Day if you're Catholic. In the meantime, check out the channel for plenty of other stuff that is not related to Garfield's scary scavenger hunt. If there's stuff from your childhood that you're nostalgic for, or just like little mini computer games that you want me to go through, I'll play Coffee Shop from Cool Math Games if you want me to. But let me know in the comments section below. Otherwise, we'll hope to see you very, very soon.